Deep in the infocrypts of Jovius, Curator Albus Tattersall oversees the maintenance and legibility of ancient scrolls and data slates alike. You stand before the aged adept and inquire about the forbidden lore that has been hidden away from the common man. These are the stories that Data Vault 13b houses. When it comes to the matter of conveyance between the various worlds of the Imperium, Inquisitors tend to hire, rather than recruit, void ship captains, everything from the humble sprint traders of the Chartist captains to the extravagant cruisers of the rogue traders. This usually takes the form of a business contract, wherein the captain of the vessels enters negotiations regarding the time of service, distances expected, and monetary remuneration. One of these agreements took place between Inquisitor Gideon Ravener and Shipmaster Sholto Unwerth. Sholto Unwerth was a curious fellow whose diminutive stature lent him an air of exoticism. His vessel, the Arethusa, was a small ship by any imperial standard, holding only dozens of crew and badly in need of some time in the dockyards. Unwerth's height and speech patterns, the former being that of 2/3 of a human adult, and the latter, while comprehensible, was extremely grating to a native Low Gothic speaker, which Unwerth was evidently not. These qualities give credence to the theory that Shipmaster Unwerth was in fact either related to or descended from the abhuman strain known as Homo sapiens rotundus, or to give them their less charitable name, squats. Inquisitor Ravenor happened upon the short and stocky shipmaster during the investigation of the Contract 13 cartel, when the smuggling of flects, an addictive psychic substance, was making big waves in the underworld of the Scarus sector. Ravenor's investigation brought him out into Lucky Space, a name for the lawless region of space that used to comprise the Vinci subsector. Here, after a devious trap was sprung by the agents of the cartel that damaged Ravenor's current contracted ship, the Hinterlight, captained by one Sinea Priest, Ravenor was forced to hire Sholto Unwerth at Bonner's Reach. At first, the shipmaster's grating manner of speech proved an endless source of irritation to Ravenor, who wished nothing more than to be rid of the talkative Unwerth. Once they had laid anchor at high orbit over Eustace Majoris, the sector capital, Ravenor paid for the Arethusa's docking fees and foresaw that as the end of the relationship between himself and Unwerth. However, Ravenor's enemies had tracked them to Eustace, and the fact that Sholto had transported them. Unwerth proved surprisingly loyal and endured savage torture at the hands of his captors, but he eventually relented. Unwerth was later rescued by Ravenor's acolyte, Patience Kiss, whom he in turn helped pilot a skimmer transport. Unwerth even insisted on assisting with the final assault on the city's old sacristy, mangled as he was. Ravenor objected at first, but Unwerth was insistent, as the following attests to.
"I would be preferential to muck in and do some good. Unlike the name my old father straddled me with, I would like to be remembered as a man who had some worth."
Unwerth would remain as Ravenor's shipmaster until the hunt for the recidivist and heretic Sigmund Molich was concluded, and Ravenor turned himself in to be judged by the Ordo's Helican. The final fate of Shipmaster Sholto Unwerth is unknown.